Hello, everyone.
Hello.
This is Holly, and I'm Tina, and we are here with some ideas about how to participate as Krampus in the Northside Krampus Walk.
Krampus Alley Walk!
First off, we want to thank Northside Community Council for helping to make all of this possible, the city for cleaning up the alleys, Heart of Northside for providing space and snacks, and offerings, yes, to appease Krampus. So your children won't be eaten.
That's right.
Yeah. So what we want to do is, okay, so I don't know about you, but I used to look at these, European videos on YouTube of their Krampus events, and I'm a little intimidated, frankly, because their costumes are so good. They've had decades and hundreds of years to perfect them. This is our first year. So we are just going to do it in true Northside style with reuse, things we have, being creative. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to even be like the European version. We're just going to have a good time.
And good, fun Krampus time.
Yes. And we want everyone to have fun. We want everyone to
revelry. We have bells. We're going to noise makers. With the parades I've seen, people walk very slowly. And they have drums. Mm-hmm. And the first character I'm going to turn into is the kind of original legend, which is, I'm going to butcher it, but Fran Pretha, and Bertha is what it kind of translates to in a couple of things. She is a winter goddess.
Holly has become our Krampus historian.
Or developed from the Krampus. It's so fascinating. It's been really fun, by the way. So there's a white goddess that is beautiful and young, and if you're good, she'll put a silver coin in your shoe or your pail. I guess everyone had a pail back then, but I thought that was cute. So, but if you're bad, she turns into a dark, aggressive, here, get her, Tina.
Okay.
So, and then she disembowels you. Oh my goodness. Then she stuffs straw and rocks and other things into your body like trash, and then sews you back up.
Safety pins are our friend. So we're just throwing ideas at you. This is about layering, using things you have.
They eat you. They use your bones. You can use bones. But this would be more like on the edge of the white witch. And so she was very dual. She was both good and she was both bad.
It's about balance.
Depending on how you acted.
Mm-hmm. Those Europeans didn't sugarcoat their mythology.
They did not.
They just got rid of Krampus altogether and just went with Santa. So we're bringing the duality back.
Yes, and a really fascinating thing I remember, Pertha can also be a black and white. We've seen black and white characters.
This is just a dress.
She was also sometimes connected to Taskmaster. And you had to get certain things done by a certain time. You had to get your sewing and sometimes spinning. She also, in her, the ones that came out of black and white, she has a beak, like a black beak. And if you're bad, she will turn you into a wolf. So Krampus, who are her kind of minions, they kind of developed from that.
She could be.
Well, she would turn you into a wolf. So yeah, let's do this one. Because you are behaving badly. Haha.
And gloves.
Got my gloves.
You can imagine. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Now, and why? Why did you get all these things done? So you could celebrate the holidays enthusiastically. And I love that part. So this is what we do in Northside. We have fun. So
everybody wants to live here.
They also had these where they would walk around and kind of shake these. They said they were horsetails or a horsetail, tail from a horsetail,
which is
and you would also, there was a legend that you would go from house to house and you would be so scary and so ugly you would chase away the bad spirits. So that's another kind of a little bit more fun version.
Now this is something that almost everybody has in their wardrobe, or you've got a friend or relative that's got it. It's a faux fur coat.
Ooh, faux fur.
Faux fur, which is perfect because we believe that Krampus is a mammal. Do you agree, Holly?
I do. Absolutely.
Yeah. So mammals typically are shades of gray, shades of brown, anything that you've got along that is great. Now I got this wonderful vest at the thrift store. I'll be wearing this, and I'll also be wearing this. And this is a crochet just a crochet shawl. So you may have something like that in your wardrobe. There's still time to make one. In browns, maybe Grandma's got one. Oh, and Holly, hold up your boots. So it's really important to wear comfortable shoes. All the alleys are a little bit uneven. Yes. Very important. Another tradition that we see in European parades.
Yes. So when Christianity came to the region, they kind of blended the mix. And so since Saint Nick was the giver of gifts to children and had a sack, Krampus turned into more like a devil and more like a goat element. 2 horns. Before they talked about it being multi-horned. Krampus can have tusks. They can have a long red tongue, which I might make out of some fabric. And then it was a sack. So now they're taking kids and they're throwing them in the sack and taking them to hell if you're bad. So that's how that myth kind of developed, which is interesting.
So you can see we're combining things we already have from Christmas, things we already have from Halloween, things we just already have in our daily wardrobe. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's this? Which one is that? Oh, horns! Yeah, you might have some horns in your wardrobe.
From Halloween.
From Halloween or other custom things.
In some legends, it's the evil twin of Saint Nick. So you can have, and it's very German. It's from the Germanic languages. So how they had the gold on their chest and a cross, and you can have little bits of red. You could have a Santa jacket, and then have the other be the horns and the mask. Oh, that's right, because I put on my little Santa thing.
You have where's the skull mask?
The skull mask.
Now I'm thinking about, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to put this over my head and somehow connect it to the mask itself so that you can't see it on human. That's my goal. I don't sew well, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, you want your fingers covered. So Krampus means like claw. So you can have these big gloves. You can move your hands around. They walk very slow in the parade. There are drums, and again, we said noisemakers. And again, you want to celebrate the holidays enthusiastically. I mean, how fun. I mean, Northside's fun. We know Northside people will show up. Maybe other people in Cincinnati. Yes, noise. Real quick. Chase away the bad spirits.
Yes.
And
okay, so for spectators, if you have a little lantern, that would be great. When you're discouraging open flame, if you've got an LED tea light, that would be awesome. If you even just have like an LED light or candle that you can hold, that'd be great. Try to go for yellow tones in the flame and not those real harsh blue ones that you see in the newer pieces. But like if everybody could be holding these little lanterns and these little lights, I think it's going to be an absolutely magical medieval Northside evening.
And then we will end up in the heart of Northside, where we will have offerings for all the Krampus participants. And the little kids can offer them to that Krampus so they don't get thrown in the sack.
Or eaten.
That's right.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Have fun. Yeah. So I think that's it. I think if you have any questions, put it in the discussion on the Facebook invite group, and then we'll be happy to answer them. Mostly just
about Carrie's Alley.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Carrie Alley. It's between Chase and Pullan. Krampuses will enter on Pullan. Spectators will enter on Chase and come up the alley and situate yourself to watch the parade. And we're just gonna have a good time.
Woo! Mischief!
Yes!
Revelry!
Northside! Thanks, everybody. We really enjoyed sharing this with you, and we hope you enjoyed it too.
Can't wait to see you there.